Good morning and welcome to base camp.
Well, as close to base camp as we could get. We actually slept here last night because our van couldn't quite make it up. This is morning 2 of a 3-day ascent attempt as we try and get to the top of, what's it called, Lee?
Huayna Potosi.
Huayna Potosi.
Which, if you summit Huayna Potosi, you're going over 6,000 meters, which is higher than we've ever been before.
Yeah.
We're going to be using crampons to get there. And believe it or not, Occy is coming with.
And we planned on starting to film today, but yesterday turned out to be quite eventful. So we'll have a quick look back at that, and then we'll see if we can get the highest we've ever been.
I've been feeling restless, this city is relentless. It wears me down and leaves me dry. I could use some water, somewhere that I can wander, where I can finally see the sky. All the noise and all the chaos, I only want to hear the sound of the earth. I only want to feel the ground underneath. No pavement, no concrete, just leaves and my heartbeat. I only want to hear the sound of the earth.
Hi, buddy! So, apparently there's normally not snow at this area, which is why all these vans and all of the people who are going to hike are waiting here, is because we need the sun to melt the pass that we have to drive up to get to base camp. So in the meantime, we're obviously just letting out our inner child and playing in the snow. Hey Ock, what's this?
So, we haven't quite made it up, hey Sabina?
Yeah.
We're close. We've just slid a little bit off to the side here. Come on, muscles. We can do this.
Some down under strength, did you?
Yeah. And some Canadian snow driving.
Back up. That's about time to let the Canadian driver in the front seat show you what I got.
Alright, Money, where you mounted?
1, 2, 3, go!
Alright, roll straight.
Ah, Doki! Doki!
So am I going forward or backwards?
Hello, Doki!
I have to say the guys have been phenomenal, giving us their absolute heart and soul trying to get the van up here, but I mean, I'm ready to call it quits and just park it safely on the edge somewhere and leave it and come back and get it in a couple days. We will pick up where we left you a few hours later, and we are so freaking close to base camp. However, we're currently pulled over off the road. We are gonna just stay here for the night. Honestly, the guides put in the best effort ever in trying to get us up. At the end of the day, we're gonna have to wait until tractors get through this area. Apparently this is like the most snow they ever get. If we knew it was this bad and we're warned, we probably wouldn't have brought our van. We just brought it because every photo that every agency showed us had zero snow at this point. But I mean, it's freaking beautiful. Like Max pointed out, look at that. We're excited to get up in the morning and to start going. So now we just have a hell of a mess in the van to organize. We're gonna get our Mr. Buddy heater out
And if you're watching this at home and you may be in the middle of a van conversion and you're like, I don't need to insulate it for cold climates because we're just going to stay where it's warm. We thought the same thing. So
Prepare yourself.
I'm bloody glad we insulated ours properly, and I wish we had an S-bar heater. We don't. S-bar, if you're watching, please send us a heater.
So we're just drying out our socks from today's activities. Here's our ice chomping boots ready for tomorrow.
I've got my Ugg boots on. Lee's got her alpaca.
Yeah, I'm wearing my alpaca slippers that I bought. They're actually really nice. And yeah, although today was quite the struggle, in total about 4 hours, would you say, of trying to get the van up the hill?
Yeah, probably 4 or 5, I'd say.
After about 4 or 5 hours. I mean, we're still very grateful just to have this little slice of home with us when we're here, so it's pretty cool. It's currently storming outside, and you can hear that rain coming down. It's likely freezing rain, so I'm sure we're going to wake up as an ice box. Good morning, Augie. Good morning. Are you ready to hike? How did you sleep last night? Alright, so this was our base camp, and this is where the van will be left for a day or two. And now we're just walking up to the actual cabin where everyone else stayed, going to get some breakfast, and then I believe we're taking off today at 9. Pretty excited. I've never used crampons before, even being Canadian. Max, have you used crampons before?
No. Oh, yes, actually I have. In
Alright,
New Zealand on Prince Joseph Place, yeah.
Okay, well, my first. Morning, team.
Morning. Yeah, good.
Morning. Here's our cozy little brekkie cabin.
Easy start.
Yeah.
So this is the first leg, our first big hike. So it's 3 hours we're hiking today. We think we're climbing about 500 meters in elevation. And down there is base camp where we started. We haven't got that far and it's already quite tiring, but we're all carrying all of our packs, including our crampons, our sleeping equipment. Not our food, actually. They have our food at the next place, so that's amazing. But they're about, what, 12 to 15 kilograms.
And
This little guy.
Occy ain't carrying shit, and he's having an absolute ball.
Yeah.
And do you know what was the elevation we're currently at?
Well, elevation at base camp was about 47, and then Dee said she thinks we're going up to about 52 for base camp, and then the main summit day we're climbing to over 6,000 without our bags though. So
Whoop whoop.
yeah. And don't mind my fashionable sunnies; they were last minute pickup because I didn't have any. So
I think they look great. I think you look mountain chic.
let's go. So because this mountain's recently been dumped with way more snow than it normally gets, the group we saw yesterday and the group we just passed now haven't been able to pass the summit because there's too much snow. So we are planning on trying to start that climb tomorrow morning at about 1 a.m. So fingers crossed we can push through.
I believe.
You believe?
Yeah, I think we can do it.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of we can do it. I think it's if...
But the forecast is actually looking the best for tomorrow, so, you know, if there's any day.
Yeah, hopefully today the snow just melts and becomes really sticky. So high camp. Don't know if you can see on top of that ridge where the cloud just comes down. Starts up there. So that's where we need to get to today.
I will rise, I will grow. I will climb to the place I belong. I will fight like the world's never known. Like the world's never known.
Go, boy, go!
Good job. Good job. That's awesome. Are they all German Shepherds?
Yeah, German Shepherd.
So we're now over were we over what meter each was that?
We're over 5,000 meters now.
Sorry.
Base camp's is 52.
Okay. And we've progressed to having to use ice axes as we climb, and the style we have to go is we have to go 1 foot in front of the other, and you hold your ice axe like this on the mountainside, so if you fall and slip, you can dig your ice axe in so you don't slide all the way down. And we asked Occy if he needed an ice axe, and he's just doing it far easier than anyone.
Hey,
Our
buddy.
little cameraman over there.
Hey, this is a piece of cake. Occy's like, give me a real challenge.
Woo!
The cabin is here.
Woo! Woo!
How you going?
Considering I'm about 2 minutes left. Okay, but this is bloody freaking hard. It's the weight. Woo!
We have made it to high camp. Proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
You killed it. And Occy too. Where's Occy?
He's inside already. He probably smells food.
Woohoo! Oh yeah. This looks comfy for the night.
Yeah.
While we should be resting this afternoon, we are taking on another challenge. The guides have us 2 pairs of skis up here and ski boots. Max truly cannot fit into these boots, but he's stubbornly saying that he can just so he can go ski on fresh powder.
I'm almost a size 12, just under, and these are size 9. Yep. 1 second.
So here's the skis, and apparently they will be climbing over there. Wow. That would be fun. I want to do it too, but I'm really not looking forward to the climb up. But I've actually never skied powder. I know another embarrassing fact that I'm Canadian and I've never skied powder. But we have talked about eventually doing a ski season on the west coast somewhere just so we can really experience that.
So not only are the boots too small, but this is also the first time I've skied in 3 years. I've only skied a handful of times, and I've never powder skied. But when an opportunity arises, you got to take it. And if I go, Lee has to go next. Lee, are you excited?
I'm excited to ski. I don't want to climb up. Woo!
Yeah.
Excited.
Uh-huh.
There's no race.
Go, hey, go.
Go on, Ock. Go on.
Alright. I bailed. There's There's no way, no amount of fun could convince me to walk all the way up that like meter deep snow when we're going to be getting back at 12 in the morning to do it all again. Max is second in line there. He's pushing on. Occy, meanwhile, is on his third lap down. Oh, bud. Give me some of your energy.
Okay. That direction?
I will run, I will rise, I will grow. I will climb to the place I belong. I will fight like the world's never known. Like the world's never known. Like a fire in my veins. In the end, remember my name. Remember my name.
Hey, buddy. Okay. Okay, come here. Okay. Hey, buddy. Okay. You crazy. You crazy.
Food in our bellies, we've had dinner already. They've given us our brief for the morning. We're waking up at 12, starting to walk at 1. We'll be walking in darkness for, what, first 4 hours, 5 hours almost? Yeah. They're making it sound very tough, and after today, if they're saying that it's really tough, then we're expecting it to be extremely hard.
Yeah, but
look at this beautiful sunset.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. And after my epic downhill skiing, we've pretty much just been resting up, and it's 5:30 now. We are going to be going to sleep straight after it gets dark, and yeah, getting up at midnight. We'll see you guys then.
Good morning. One of our friends, Dee, she was having some chest pain yesterday, so she's decided not to push to the summit today, as we are climbing another 900 meters in elevation direct. So obviously it's going to take us longer. It's going to take us about 6 hours to get to the top. And because she's going to be staying back in the cabin, we decided to let Occy stay back with her, as these have been abnormal conditions that we're hiking in, so they're expecting a lot more ice. We're putting our crampons right away, which we don't normally do. So I think, and we're all getting roped in, so I think it's just a bit more severe than normal. We slept for 5 hours. We
5 hours? I reckon I slept for 2 more.
Yeah, we stupidly drank some cocoa tea before going to sleep.
My eyes bloody hurt. But
I can't stop farting and burping because we're so high in elevation.
But yeah, as I'm sure she said, we would love to bring Occy with us, but I just don't think it's safe for him, and I think I'd much rather him be safe down here and he can conquer another mountain with us.
And he's got a good snuggled mate.
Yeah, it's pretty windy outside at the moment, but we'll try and talk and check in as much as we make our way up. Bye, buddy. Have fun with Babysitter Day. Have a good sleep day. Thanks so much. Bye, buddy. Thank you. I think we're going to need it, to be honest. Getting the crampons on?
Can't even do a shaka.
I know. I got what you're going for.
There's a pinky here, hold on.
Shuckers, bro.
It's over. I can't make it. The snow is really fucking deep. And we're like, what, 40% of the way?
Yeah.
40%?
40%.
They're saying it's not good chances for somebody anyway, so.
A lot of people have already turned around. Right. What's that?
Walk on the right side.
So when we pass people, we go on the. Hey. Much easier going down.
Hey guys, how are you?
Tired.
Tired.
Cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going down?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna make it to the top, so I don't want to go any farther.
The snow looks terrible. Maybe a couple of
Well, not quite the result we were hoping for. We're
I
gonna.
think we got to 5,500 meters.
Yeah, 5,500 meters.
The
and
whole time we were just in like a few feet deep of snow, literally trailblazing.
Yeah. And we're dead on our feet now, so we're back at the cabin. We're going to curl back in bed and check in when the sun comes up, because I think it's still about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Good morning. It is now 8 a.m., a reasonable time to be awake. And I'm just currently sitting outside the front cabin with Max, and we're just looking at the ledge. I'll show you. So I don't know if you can see that trail defined in the snow, but where the trail stops is about as far as we made it. Slowly, 1 or 2 people trickled into the cabin last night, and we found out that I think most people stopped at 5,700 meters because it was impassable. It was meter deep snow at that point. There's one group who didn't return, so we're thinking that they must have just slowly chugged away.
I don't think anyone made the summit last night.
But as we planned for, like, we planned to do the trek today because the weather is absolutely spectacular. So we intended to get up for sunrise because it would have been beautiful here, but that just didn't happen. Our bodies needed the sleep. And yeah, we still had an amazing time. We still oh, there's those guys. Maybe they did make it.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I think it's good to show that, you know, it's not a win every time. You don't always make it all the way, but I think we have a lot of wins, and you know, I'm still pretty proud of how far we got up. I'm very glad we didn't take Occy with us because it was like meter deep snow at parts, trudging through. I took a little bit of GoPro footage, so hopefully that showed. But that's essentially what it was like for 2.5 hours.
This was by far the most challenging hike climb I've ever done.
Yeah, same.
Like, blows everything else out of the water just because you're putting your body through something it's never been through before in extreme conditions. And
yeah. So sorry we couldn't take you guys to the top next time.
Yeah.
But for now, it's 8 a.m. We've had a few hours sleep, and we've got to hike all the way down and then try and get the van out of its stuck position. So I think we're going to leave it there. And yeah.
Thanks again for coming along with us, and we'll see you
next week.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Were you up there alone?
Yeah.
That's amazing. But like, you would have still seen all these views. Yeah. Good for you though. Were you in like waist deep snow? Yeah.
That was fun.
You did it! You made our cabin proud. Now you need to sleep.
So just to confirm, out of the around 30 people that attempted the summit plus guides, only one pair made it the closest, and they got to 5,900 of 6,100 meters, and they said it was impassable. the guides all said that the snow was like one of the worst ascents they've ever tried to have up there.
Which we both just said that 5'9" is hitting the summit in these conditions.
Yeah, we're going to give it to them. 5'9", you've got it.
Yeah,
And yeah,
that's a friggin' effort.
that's amazing. And to go that, like, Dan made to 5'7", so to go 5'9", took him an extra 2 hours to get that height. So that's freaking unreal.